Good afternoon. My name is Donna Fiesel. I'm your host of Donna's Edge Talk Show, where truth matters. You can find us on television, channel 182 on Charter Communications and Abundant Television, found on Roku, Apple TV, and Amazon Fire. Don't forget the podcast, thenewscasters.com. If you have any suggestions for shows, you can also send an email to Donna at donnasedge.com. That's Donna at donnasedge.com. Thank you so much for watching today. We live in North Alabama, and growing up, there's a place we went to as a family every single year, and that's Noccalula Falls in Gadsden, Alabama. And so if you're traveling through, I highly suggest you stop by. There's lots of rich history there as well. I have a video that I shot while I was there a little bit earlier in the week, but I wanted to just say look at a couple of pictures. Now this is Noccalula, and there's a legend there, and we'll be talking about that in just a few minutes. And she was a beautiful Indian princess from the Cherokee tribe. And so there is a little bit closer up picture, and you can see the falls a little bit more than what you're going to see on the video. We've had just a little bit of a drought, but I'm going to tell you what, when we've had a lot of rainfall, this is an absolute beautiful falls. Let's go ahead and look at the video, and we'll be back in just a minute with a little more history. Okay, so we're in Gadsden. When you come to Gadsden, you have to stop by Noccalula Falls. Absolutely, I told Phil, so we've got to come down here. We've got a lot of projects we're going to be working on in Gadsden, and so we're just kind of taking a little quick tour, and looks like the water level is down. I know that it's always much more than that, but I just wanted to take you around and just let you see, and sometime we're going to have a segment, and may go ahead and do it now, and a segment on why Noccalula Falls and how it got its name. It's a beautiful area. Again, if you're traveling through and maybe you're thinking about opening a business in an area, and you're thinking of a place that has a lot of recreation, and this one does too, because there's a Kiwanis Club as you ride up around the area. It looks like they're about to work on a Christmas display. I'm excited about that. And but I wanted to just to let you see the beautiful area, the beautiful rock formations. And of course, it's all safe and secure, you know, for the kiddos that want to look over and see the falls and see the statue of Noccalula. You can come out here and have picnics. Fantastic picnic area. And I'll have to tell you, this place here in Gadsden, they're really dedicated to their citizens, and also just to different clubs. Oh, wow, that brings back some memories. See the little train up there? That was pretty cool. I remember when Brad was little, first thing he wanted to do was ride the train. So again, lots of dedications. Right here's the one to the Masons, and dedicated to all F&AM Etowah County Masons. And again, coming right here, different places you can go for picnics as well. And I think some of these trees right here have been here forever. Now this entrance that you see right up there, that's actually, there was a phone booth back in the day. We did not have cell phones. And the phone booth back in the day, this one, the phone booth was right up there close to the entrance. I'm going to get on this side of you. And so it was up here at the entrance, and so when I went to the doctor's office, they said it's going to be a couple hours before we know whether you're going to have a baby or not. And so I waited and had a little picnic, came out here and waited, went to the phone booth, and they said, "You killed the rabbit," which meant that I was going to have a baby. And that big old baby now is 40-something years old. And so that was quite a while. I have a lot of history here in Gadsden, so I'm really excited about coming back here. And again, we have several different awesome things that we're working on right now. So let's go ahead and take another little walk around this little area. And I see there's a bridge up over there, so we're going to go cross over that bridge. Look at the grass. I mean, all of the monuments And the landscaping is really pretty here too. Oh, now this is what I was looking for, and I've forgotten where it was. So it's over the fence, and this is potential and substantial project contributions, and who all was that. And so this was back in, it's like 1969 AD, sponsored by the Women's Club of Gadsden, and different committees there as well. So, and the sculpture, Dr. Suzanne Silvercreis was the sculpture of this. So we're pretty excited about being here. So there, again, there's Noccalula. You can see there, and it was all a love story, right? And we'll be talking about that a little bit later. So let's go ahead and take another walk, and so we'll look at some of the different rock formations as well. Now we saw one view from the falls with Noccalula right there. So let's take another. Looks like the falls are kind of dripping at this point, right, Phil? And but anyway, there's more. And this is just another view right here of the falls. That huge rock. Oh, what would you say, Phil, if I said I'd like to have that rock boulder in the yard?
Good luck.
I've got a feeling that ain't going to happen. And they really have added a lot of buildings onto this as well. I wonder how many people have gotten married here at Noccalula Falls. It's been a lot. So you can see some of the water, some of the irrigation. We've just had a dry season the past few weeks, and of course we've had to water our gardens and what have you as well. Look at all the rocks. This looks back like the backyard, right? Pasture past the yard. We have those, it's like a built-in patio right here. And actually our house, I believe, is probably built on a rock. As a matter of fact,
got rocks under the foundation.
Yeah, there are rocks under the foundation, so it's pretty heavy. Okay, so this is the bridge I was telling you about right here. Wouldn't that look good over the pond?
I would.
Am I giving you some ideas?
No. It would go over that little thing with it. That's why I was talking about something like this going over a little branch we have to go over.
Oh, look, they have lights over it now.
Yep.
Okay, so I wanted to take a view from this area. This end. So Noccalula, the statue, is. I'll go ahead and run this so you can kind of see what I'm talking about.
The purple and the orange thing is before you get there.
Too far back. Okay. Just begin a water area. Now let's cross over. Oh, it is. The whole thing is. I've been here before where it was absolutely all underwater. Oh, I thought that was lights. What? So I wonder why they're putting so many lights. Somebody's probably tried to steal the rods. Oh, now that's some pretty logs. Look at those. Oh, those are pretty. Okay, first sign of fall. I can hardly wait. Take a look at that tree. That is so pretty. What a beautiful tree. Okay, folks. Well, I think that's probably just about it. I wanted to give you a good bird's eye view. There's it's like a church right there. It's probably where a lot of people get married or whatever. And anyway, it's just a beautiful sight, beautiful place. So again, we'll be doing a lot of shows from Gadsden in the very, very near future, and I'm really excited about all the different projects that we have working. Again, thank you so much for watching. So a little bit of history on my part going into Gadsden. So back in 1978, I went to the doctor's office finding out if I was going to have a baby. And so I went to the doctor's office. This is back before we had all the instant tests and stuff like that. So I had to wait a few hours and then go back and see the doctor in case I was going to have a baby, in case I was pregnant. So hung around at Noccalula Falls and had a picnic out there. It was a little different than it is now. It's really, really grown and for the best. The statue was there at that time and the falls were there. And a little train was there as well. So I called the doctor's office. This was before cell phones. So I called the doctor's office, talked to the secretary, and I said, my name is Donna. I just had a test, and can you tell me I'm going to have a baby or not? And she said, you killed the rabbit. That's exactly what she said. So anyway, and then my son was also born at the hospital, one of the hospitals there in Gadsden as well. And so love Gadsden, lots of great things to do out there as well. And so what we're going to do is go into a commercial break in just a minute, because I've got some history and, just a bit of what Noccalula Falls is all about. I'll let you look at that picture one more time. And again, the falls is much more beautiful when there hasn't been a drought, and we've just had some kind of weird weather, this year. But anyway, there she is. She's about to jump off the falls, and because Daddy, didn't let her marry the guy of her dreams. Let's go on ahead and cut into a commercial break, and we shall return again in just a few minutes. The Hatter Cafe and Country Inn is nestled in the northeast corner of Alabama the Beautiful in the delightful town of Mentone. We're located on top of scenic Lookout Mountain near Little River and DeSoto State Park and located only 5 minutes from shopping and restaurants. There is also a nearby community walking path and golf course. We welcome everyone through the doors, and we are committed to outstanding service for all guests. At the Hatter Cafe and Country Inn, we invite people from all walks of life to come and get away from it all, enjoy the open spaces, treetop views, fresh, clean air, and experience Southern hospitality at its finest. We look forward to hosting you. To reserve a special event, or if you would love a special getaway at the Country Inn, you can call us at 256-634-2018.
Are you ready?
We all wonder what tomorrow will bring, but the future lays itself at the feet of the prepared and surrenders to the will of the persistent. It's not easy, but today shapes you so you can shape tomorrow. With Northeast Alabama Community College, when the future asks if you're ready, you can answer
yes.
Begin your future at Northeast Alabama Community College.
The only place I buy my beef is Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama. Their cattle is born and raised on their ranch, grass and grain fed, and you can feel confident when you serve your family and friends because their beef is all natural and no antibiotics or hormones are added. You can buy whole beef or perhaps go in with family or friends and buy half. Their customer service is number one as they take care of the delivery to their local processor and can deliver to your home for a small added fee. They also offer herd replacement heifers. I always call Lone Tree Ranch in Collinsville, Alabama for my beef specialty recipes and cookouts, and you can too. Food shortages are increasing, so buy local by calling 256-523-6462. That's 256-523-6462.
Wow, it's so soft and smooth.
It's cool to the touch. How did you do that?
Well, we took MyPillow's patented fill and combined it with this new technology that we didn't have back then when I invented MyPillow to bring you the best pillow in history, MyPillow 2.0. Because of all of you, MyPillow 2.0 has been a huge success, and now we're bringing you our best-selling Go Anywhere MyPillows with the same temperature-regulating technology. Made with my patented adjustable fill and brand new cooling fabric, they're truly the next generation of MyPillow. So go to MyPillow.com or call the number on your screen. Use your promo code to save over 60% on our MyPillow 2.0 4-pack special. You'll get 2 MyPillows and 2 Go Anywhere MyPillows Regular $259.92, now only $99.98. King size just $10 more. This is a limited time offer, so please order now.
Donna's Designs offers a line of handmade memorial, wedding, and keepsake jewelry that launched back in 1970. I'm a self-trained jewelry designer, and I will work closely with you to create unique designs you can love and treasure for years to come. Whether that be flowers that were used in a funeral arrangement or stones you found on the beach at a memorable trip, call me at 256-659-4319, and let's think of the possibilities. At Lamone's Mexican Restaurant, located in Henniger, Alabama, and voted Best Mexican Restaurant of DeKalb County, Alabama 2020, we're here to serve you with authentic Mexican cuisine. Order easily online by going to lamonsmex.com or call 256-657-3999 to place your order. We're open Sunday through Thursday 11 a.m. to 9 p.m. and Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Whether you're celebrating a cozy date night for two or a celebration for a crowd, at Lamone's you'll love our atmosphere and friendly servers. Thank you for dining with Lamone's Mexican Restaurant. Okay, we are back. My name is Donna, and I am your host of Donna's Edge, where truth matters, and we like to find all kinds of little information out there for you, tidbits. And if you have any ideas of shows or some research you would love for me to do, I'll be glad to do that for you. You can send an email to donna@donnasedge.com. And again, I'll be glad to get out there. I love digging for information as well, so it's a lot of fun for me. We've been talking about Noccalula and Noccalula Falls and the legend behind that, and again, there's a really nice photo right there of her, and then also another angle right there. If you'll go during the evening hours, the nighttime hours, that's also a beautiful, beautiful time. They have lots of spotlights out there. There's a train, little kiddie train for the kiddos, and they would have a good time. It's just a good, great family fun thing to do. Okay, now the legend, what's it all about? What's Noccalula all about? In Gadsden, Alabama. It's a 90-foot waterfall, by the way, at the western end of Lookout Mountain in Gadsden, Alabama. So it's surrounded by a beautiful park and recreation. You go out there and have yourself a picnic. The waterfall is one of the most visited natural attractions in Alabama. Now, the falls can be visited year-round, but the adjacent park is closed during parts of the winter. Now, let's talk about Noccalula. The statue of the Cherokee girl Noccalula at the top of the falls brings to life one of Alabama's most beloved legends. I've heard about this my entire life. My grandparents used to talk about it, and so just lots of wonderful info. The young woman appears. Now, the unusual name of the waterfall is part of a popular Alabama legend that's been repeated for generations. Now, as the story goes, Noccalula was the daughter of a Cherokee chief who lived with his people near the spectacular falls. The young woman had fallen in love with a warrior, and he was in her own tribe, by the way. He was a brave man, but did not possess the worldly goods of many of his rivals. Now, Noccalula's father, contrary to the daughter's view, her wishes, viewed the man as a poor match for the girl, instead arranged for her to marry the wealthy chief of a powerful rival tribe. Now, he also expelled her true love from the village. Get out, he says. Noccalula was heartbroken, but she found herself caught up in a rush of events that she could not stop. A date was set for the wedding, and the people throughout the region gathered for a feast. And Noccalula was dressed in her wedding finery by the female relatives, but simply could not marry a man other than her true love. So she's left alone for the quiet moment, so she slips away from the village and walked into the edge of the roaring waterfall. As horrified onlookers watched, she leaped from the top and ended her life in the swirling water, rocks, and mist below. Now, the suicide of his daughter awakened the girl's father to the harshness of his actions. So he decreed that the waterfall would always be known for his daughter. The early settlers that assumed ownership of the Cherokee lands when the tribe was forced west on the Trail of Tears continued the tradition. Noccalula Falls remains a flowing memory to the heartbroken young Cherokee girl to this day. In fact, some say she can still be seen in the rainbows and the mist at the bottom of the waterfall. An old legend claims that the ghost of Noccalula still mourns for her true love. This is quite the love story, right? Her ghostly figure appears at the mist and fog at the bottom of the falls on moonlit nights. It is impossible to say whether the legend of Noccalula is true. Now, historians have puzzled over the story for many years, and they've written documentation, and it is sparse. The tale is deeply embedded in Alabama legend, however, and serves as a potent reminder of the Cherokee people who once inhabited Lookout Mountain. Hiking trails lead down the ravine at the bottom of Noccalula Falls, offering visitors a chance to walk behind the waterfall and experience the power and the beauty of the pounding waters. Caves open into the ravine, and in places, the historic carvings left behind by soldiers of the Civil War can still be seen. I've not seen that part yet, but I'm anxious to get out there. Now, a pioneer village has been assembled near the overlooks and footbridge of the top of the falls. It features the original 19th century covered bridge, as well as the blacksmith. Get this. There's a blacksmith shop, log cabin, historic school building, and more. Now, the park also offers train rides. We talked about that earlier. Gift shops and unique rock formations. It's really beautiful. Okay, let's see, we got more. And by the way, you can find this article in exploresouthernhistory.com. So the spectacular waterfall is the focus of the legend. Now, the actual waterfall can be visited year-round for free. The Pioneer Village and Park area is open from 9 to 5, and this is March 1st through June 1st, October the 11th through, August 11th through October 11th, and then June through August. Now, a special Christmas at the Falls event takes place at the Noccalula Falls from November the 29th until December the 23rd, when the park is open 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. And I'm planning on getting out there as well, and so we'll take some footage. The admission to the Pioneer Village and Park area is $6 for adults, $4 for seniors, 55 and plus, and $3 for kids. Children under 3, by the way, are admitted for free. There's a wedding chapel, and it's available for those wishing to get married near the falls. It seats up to 75 guests, comfortable. For more info, you can call 256-543-7412. Now, the park also offers campground. It's a secure campground featuring cabins, both full hookup and electric, and only hookup sites for RVs, by the way. Noccalula Road is where you can find this. The address for the Pioneer Village entrance is 1500 Noccalula Road. Now, from the interstate, what you'll do is take Interstate 59, and you'll take Highway 211. So you'll turn right and travel over the mountain to the waterfall, which will be on your right. Now, a footbridge leads to the parking area to the point where the waterfall can be viewed. And just wanted to show you the picture again. It's just awesome. It's just absolutely beautiful, this girl is. Okay, now, also wanted to mention to you that there are paved walking trails. Noccalula cascades over 90 feet into the Black Creek Ravine as well. And let's see, I've got some more info for you right here too. Now, this is NoccalulaFallsPark.com, NoccalulaFallsPark.com. So the paved walking trails wind through the park, proper starting at the admissions pavilion. Now, for a low admission price, you can take advantage of the unique park amenities. In the park are beautiful rocks and gardens with an array of shrubs and flowers that can be viewed as you walk the park's paved trail system, or rest your feet as you ride on the authentic hunting miniature train. Adults can fit in there too. Children can get a close-up to the animals in the petting zoo and learn about life in the past of the Pioneer Village. Now, other offerings in the park include the picnic pavilions. There's a souvenir shop. I think I still have some earrings from a long time ago when I went to that shop. And a children's playground. Noccalula Falls Miniature Golf Course for a separate admission features beautiful landscaping with cascading waterfalls and natural rock formations there as well. Now, the campground offers over 120 sites from primitive tent camping to pull through with complete hookups, a swimming pool, laundry facility, picnic pavilions, there's a rec room and a playground, and rental cabins are available. That's something that I didn't know about, so I'm pretty sure Phil and I are going to be going out there as well. The campground sits along the Black Creek Gorge and offers some awesome views of the falls and the gorge and the creek below. Now, the Black Creek Trail is a 1.7-mile crushed stone path with beautiful scenery along. Bring your camera, with beautiful scenery along the Black Creek Gorge as it works its way down from Noccalula Falls Campground to the Black Creek Road. Now, the trail starts at Noccalula Wedding Chapel, intersecting the main trail are over 5 miles of groomed single-track trails, perfect for walking, running, and mountain biking. So many great things that we have out here. I wanted to also tell you about a little bit more about the campgrounds, because that's something that you could do if you're traveling through. You got a church group, or you just want to bring the kids out there and have some fun. It's a beautiful place. Now, it's for all ages, of course. Schedule is daily. And office hours, by the way, are Monday through Saturday, 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then also on Sunday, 11 a.m. until 7 p.m. The telephone number for the campground is 256-549-4663. And you'll also press option 2. Duration could be anywhere between 1 and 7 days. For longer stays, you can contact the office and they'll work out something there with you as well. You can enjoy a stay there. The park and campground is the premier destination for family fun and camping. Enjoy the great location. It's nice and clean. Great events all year long. Now, when checking in at the Noccalula Falls Campground, you'll be greeted by one of their friendly, and I'm telling you, friendly staff members that will assist you with all your camping needs. Make sure that you're up to par on everything you need. Now, times for camping and RV only. Check-in is at 1 p.m. Check-out is 12 p.m. Now, for water and electric hookups, 1 tent per site. Rentals are for 6 people, maximum per stay. They have customer discounts as well. For your convenience, they offer the following discounts. That's AARP, Good Sam's, Senior, 55 and over, and military, active or retired. Proof of discount required at check-in. They have pull-through sites. Now, due to limited availability, pull-through sites can only be reserved at the campground office at time of check-in. So please contact them also with any questions you may have. Now, there is a reservation policy. A prior reservation is required if arriving after 7 p.m. 2-night minimum stay is required Friday and Saturday. 3-night minimum stay is required on a holiday weekend. That would be Friday through Sunday. The refund policy, 3 days prior to arrival schedule, 1-night deposit minus $10 cancellation fee will be credited in the form it was paid, with the exception of cash and check. This will be mailed out to the payee. Again, if you have any questions, you can call 256-549-4663. My name is Donna. It's just a beautiful love story of Noccalula. Thought you might be interested in that. And that was actually sent by Davey, who wanted us to talk about that. Apparently, Davey lives out of state and is actually thinking about coming into Alabama. And so I'm glad that's going to be one of the destinations you're going to choose. Again, thank you so much for watching.